all them little games they wanna play. I've been happy on my own.
What's up? Wow. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Riding with BCray. I am your host for today, BCray. We are on our way to my physical therapy appointment at the VA. So I said, why not jump up here and let's talk about some BCray news. So let's get it. So if you're new to my channel, I am BCray. Like I said, we talk about stuff on my way to my destination. It's usually a topic. But today, let's just talk about the news. I haven't did a BCray news in a long time, so let's get to it. Let's combine that together and let's get to it. For those y'all who wasn't tracking, what's that man named? Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was arrested and put in jail last Friday for suspicions of he was driving while intoxicated. They say he was driving down the street. He hit a truck. Well, he hit a trailer of a truck. His car flipped over. They say he's fine. But they said that he was under the influence of something, but they don't know what. He did not want to do a blood test, and he did not want to do a breathalyzer test as well. So now they're trying to prove whether he was under the influence of alcohol or some kind of other prescription drugs. He told them he was under the influence of prescription drug. So his lawyer is saying he's going to get off. So it is up to the prosecutor now to determine, to prove that he was under the influence of alcohol or some kind of narcotic. So they say he's still planning on doing the PGA tour that's coming up. So, but yeah, I understand this is also Tiger Woods' maybe second time under suspicion of DUI. I think the first time he was drunk. They proved that he was drunk. So stay tuned to find out more. Yesterday, also Brandy, she got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Big congrats to her. She's been around for a long time, from music to acting. She's done a little bit of it all. So congratulations to Brandy. The person I did not see in the pictures, I did not see her brother in the pictures. You know, he's an attention whore. So I didn't see him there to get any attention. So I don't know what's going on with her and her brother. But you know, he apologized to her for how he snapped on these two guys that were talking about her. So I think it was it was Mace and some other guy. I forgot who the other guy was. They were talking about how they met her, blah blah blah. They were talking about it. I don't think it was nothing really like slutty negative. They would say how they met her, and then of course, you know, little brother wanted to protect his sister. He came out saying he'll slap both of them or punch both of them, whatever. But Brandy, she said, I'm not even going to get into it. She didn't put any information. She didn't put nothing out about it. So she was like, it's whatever. Let them talk. So so supposedly her brother, Ray J, apologized to her, but who knows? Like I said, he's an attention whore. So that's that for the Ray J and Brandy. But once again, congratulations to Brandy on her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. She's been around for a minute. If y'all remember, she did Moesha. She did the Wizard of Oz, or the black version of the Wizard of Oz. I can't think of the exact name of it, but she did that. So she's been around for a minute. She's been around for a long time. So we got to get into the point to give people their flowers while you can. Let's also talk about chili. So I was on Twitter, and then I just kept seeing, and I was on IG, and I kept seeing people talking about Twitter is for Trump. She gave to one of Trump's campaign, whatever. And then she got online and was like, she did not know that the money she gave was for a Trump campaign. She said it was for veterans and something else. Two things to that. I sincerely believe her. That's first. I sincerely believe her that she did not know. But I am one of these people to be like, you have to understand where your money is going. I don't care how much money you got or how much people are surrounding you that does your bidding for you and give to these campaigns and things like that, and these fundraising events. But you got to make sure you know where your money is going, so you don't get in this kind of predicament that she's in. Like, people are looking at her like, you're a Trump lover. But like I said, I sincerely believe that she did not know. I sincerely believe that she is not a Trump lover. So I am a understanding person that she was not taking accountability to where her money was going, and it came back and punched her in the face, and now she's trying to take accountability of it. So big props to her for trying to do the right thing, for her to come out and say it and be very apologetic about it, that, you know, she did not know where her money was going. She's real big on veterans, because I think her father was in the military, so that's something that stars got to look at. Really well. On the other hand, then you got Nick Cannon's dumbass. Nick Cannon. Like I said, people, I think Nick Cannon ain't gonna have no more TV show at all. But we all knew Nick Cannon was stupid from the get-go. So Nick Cannon was on some show, and he had said that the Republicans was these great people, and the Democrat used to be the KKK. So he is half partial right, but don't come out in the world and spit half truths. People, please look over your history, because it did start off that way, and then as things change, Democrats and Republicans change, and the Democrats is no longer KKK or whatever, but they do have history in regards to that. But people, do your homework. Don't sit there and listen to that idiot Nick Cannon, because he's stupid. And once again, I also think he is an attention whore as well. We're gonna just tag him and Ray J as two attention whores, because they just want attention, and they sound stupid and they sound dumb, and I just don't understand why we keep giving these two idiots a platform to spew stupidity and just dumbness. But we as a world likes to hear this stuff. We as a world that likes to be in some mess. We are a world of mess. So let's just look at it that way. And then I will also say, the way rumors swirled about Chile, we need to take that same energy and make sure we swirl the campaign coming up in November, and these small campaigns that come up between now and November. We need to take that same energy and push it towards that, especially as African Americans, because that energy is what's going to determine what's going to happen the next 4 years of this clown and this clown and the circus that's going on that we call the White House and the president and his cabinet. Please make sure you get out there and vote. The same energy we have with this mess, we need that same energy to go out there and vote, and tell each other to vote, and make sure each other's vote, and make sure ICE don't scare us when we go to these polling locations. If you got elderly, hey, take your elderly people to the polling locations, because they're gonna try to scare them. They're gonna try to scare the elderly away from the polling location. So if you are young and you want to do something good, take an elderly person to the polling location and make sure they submit their vote in these upcoming elections, because that is so important. Like I said, that will determine this agenda that the clown and his circus has. The last thing I wanted to talk about was TSA workers. So this got some traction on Friday night into Saturday morning, where Tyler Perry went and he was gonna pay TSA workers. He was gonna give them money, because y'all know TSA workers at one time, they haven't got paid for like a whole 2 paychecks. And we're in an economy now where stuff is out of control, and for people not to get paid, it is ridiculous. And Tyler Perry went up there, and the people told Tyler Perry, no, our TSA workers cannot accept tips. So Tyler Perry like, all right, bet, no problem. So he went and got these gift cards, these $1,000 gift cards, and then he put $1,000 on these gift cards and gave them to the TSA workers. Once again, we are so busy talking about the trash that goes on with our African American people. We're not talking about something like that. That is something good. That is Tyler Perry doing good for a change. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the news for stupid stuff, or Tyler Perry doing dumb stuff. So let's try to get that out there, so people know that, you know, he was out there trying to help these TSA workers get some kind of money in their pockets, because bill collectors don't want to hear about, bruh, I ain't got paid in 2 weeks. They don't want to hear that. They want their money. Card notes, they want their money. Mortgage, they want their money. They don't want to hear about all that. These people got kids and families to take care of. So let's promote the goodness that Tyler Perry was trying to do. And let's also promote that these people in the House and well, mainly the House, is not trying to pay out TSA workers. It should not take an executive order for our TSA workers to get paid. It should not take that at all. It should have took the bill that was passed early Friday morning for them to just pass it and then talk about trying to fund ICE later. But we're so busy trying to make sure all, like, this Congress is so busy trying to make sure all their little private side bargains get into these bills, that they don't care about people that's not getting paid. TSA workers should not have to sit through this stupidity, this dumbness of not getting paid. Like, now their credit scores are, if you had a 700 credit score and now your credit score could be at 650, 630, 600 because you don't have the money to pay your bills. Like, Congress, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Congress. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And we are the people that put y'all in there to make sure that you represent us and you speak for us, and you are not. Period. That's that. But also, Tesla owner Elon Musk also said that he would pay TSA workers, but they bluntly told him no one wants your little dirty money. You was responsible for everybody else losing their job in doggone Washington. How you gonna give people money when you're responsible for everybody losing their job? So F off Elon Musk. The last thing I want to hit up is I think within 24 hours now, I think it's on, today is Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Wednesday or Thursday, space shuttle is supposed to take off from Kennedy Space Center. It's supposed to fly around the moon, come back to Earth, and then fly back around the moon again. More like a figure 8 to test systems and make sure things can work, as they are now trying to build a station on the moon. So that is a good thing. We haven't been to the moon in years, so that is a good thing. We need to get out there to the moon and start exploring what's out there, see what else is out there besides just us, because I know for a fact it ain't just us out there in the world. So it's supposed to be a woman. It's supposed to be the first woman. It's supposed to be the first black guy, and it's supposed to be I think one foreigner as well. So this is a very multinational crew, and this crew represents what the world is. That crew represents what the world is. So good props to NASA for trying to make the team look like what America looks like. So good props there, NASA. Good props to you, Tyler Perry, and good props to you, Brandy. All good things get thumbs up, because that's what we do here. But anyway, people, that's all I got for y'all today. I tell you, it's all I have for you. I have a lot for y'all today. So please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, I appreciate every single last one of y'all. I think the last video that I talked about, the pastor with the W-2s, they got me like 56 views. I was really impressed about that. So people continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to share it with people, and also continue to talk down in the comments. Tell me how you feel about what I talked about on this episode. And with that being said, the word for the week is I say love one another. That's all we can do in this world. Love one another and pray for one another. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.